Well, hello there. How you guys doing tonight? This is okay. There we go. I wasn't seeing my volume there, so I am having trouble signing into the voice chat or no, the text chat. There we go. I don't know why it was doing that. I don't know if I'm on a delay. Everything okay? As I move my head, everything seems to be okay now. So one more second, I should be signed in. I'm uh I'm suffering from I need a new laptop itis. We have to bear with the older system that this is. Hi. Okay, it came through. Just making sure that we are working now. So how's everyone doing tonight? I don't know what day it is sometime. So I was going to do this show on Saturday night. That was yesterday. However, apparently yesterday was Friday to me. I went the entire day thinking that yesterday was Friday. I don't know how that happened, but I was pretty comfortable with the fact that yesterday was Friday. And somehow I missed Friday, or my Friday was shortened. On Friday, I also knew it was Friday, but I was super, super tired. I'm not sure why. So on Friday at probably around 8 o'clock, I was sitting on the couch and I was just sleepy. Screw it. I'm going to bed. I thought I'd be in bed for an hour or something, just take a nap, because I'm kind of a night owl. Nope, not even close. I like the birds were chirping when I woke up. Okay, I guess I needed to sleep. I don't normally sleep that long or that late unless I actually need it. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised by that, and it was kind of weird because I normally don't sleep quite that long. Back over, so it wasn't. I didn't have the current count people watching displayed. Which, hey, look, a goose egg, but that's fine. I usually get a lot more viewers after the fact anyway, so yeah, whatever. This is just for the people that want to come on live and say hello. So, and I'm not sure what kind of audience there would be tonight anyway, since it's Sunday night apparently, and I intended for this to be Saturday, so most likely I'm just doing a live recording, and that is not a big deal. I don't really care too much. Mainly today is a September update. I'm really liking the what's it called? It's volume gate, whatever it's called, input gate, mic gate. I don't know. Anyway, basically the first 3 or 4 decibels is shaved right off, so you don't hear the breathing that I do into the microphone sometimes because I'm fat. You don't hear the police sirens unless they're like pulling right up to my apartment building. So it's a lot better this way. You also don't hear the train in the distance, which on weekdays I counted we have 20 trains going each way that stop just less than a mile away from me, and at that intersection they all blast their horn. So yeah, it gets a little. I didn't realize how noisy it was here. Apparently, when I checked out the place, it wasn't that. I just missed the trains. And, well, yeah, I guess I would have because they didn't have the trains running through at that time yet. Because they just updated the tracks. So I didn't even know the trains were going through. So you didn't hear anything like that. It was no big deal. Whatever. But yeah, now it's kind of obnoxious. And it's one of those things that I've kind of gotten used to. I don't mind trains. Obviously, you'll see me post about them and get live video and stuff, or record some video of them. I kind of like trains, but 40 a day is little bit more than I was hoping for. So anyway, happy Labor Day. Today is my favorite of all the communist holidays. And I just wanted to remind everybody that religion is the opiate of the masses. Now, I always kind of rag on Labor Day. If you look at the communist parties from pretty much anywhere in the world, they're either named the Student Party or the Workers' Party. Since the Workers' Party, I feel, is a little bit more common, I automatically just assume that it's a commie holiday. So I always just jokingly refer to today as my favorite Marxist holiday of the year. I have some new content that started today, maybe? Yeah, the 1st. I pre-programmed everything, so forgive me for not knowing what day it is. So yeah, some of it started on the 1st. I think a little bit of it may have started last week. First of all, I have Michael's Marketing Minute. Now, I love marketing, and it's kind of a little bit of a divergence from what I normally do here, but I enjoy it. To me, it's like putting together a puzzle, and you got to get the puzzle right, you get the results that you want, and that's kind of what marketing is. In fact, I've written 2 books. One of them will be available in October about marketing. And that one is an ebook. It's a big book. The ebook is $9.99. The print version will be a lot more. But I'm not happy with the print version, and there's going to be a second edition, which I'm going to have to whittle things down because I had to cut the print version into 2 books because it's too much book. There's too many pages for Amazon to do it as one book. The ebook version, something like 1,200 pages. Basically, when you're done reading it, if you have any questions at all about marketing, or if you can't figure out how to market a product or a service, you probably shouldn't be trying to anymore. And it's kind of written for the owner. Or if the owner just hires someone in to do marketing that's not really done marketing before, but they need someone to do it, it's for those people. And it helps remove the excuses from marketing or for inaction on marketing. And I kind of jokingly named it the book on marketing because a couple different friends of mine have challenged my knowledge of that area, of that field. Like, well, you don't do that. Oh, you're right, I don't do that, but I have done that. And this cord's like, get out of me. So I haven't done it. I have done it, I just don't currently do it. And they both have challenged me at different points, which is just obnoxious to me. So now when anyone asks, I can say I literally wrote the book on marketing. And that's why I named it that. It kind of plays into my weird sense of humor. So anyway, Michael's Marketing Minute. It's just AI recorded audio. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to, when I do the next one, there's like I want to say there's 100 of them. There might be more. But I think what I'm going to do is when I do the next batch, I think I'm just going to get the script and just read them. It's annoying. It's a pain in the ass, but I think it'll be worth it because I might also be able to put it on Amazon. So that I'm not 100% sure on. Full Tilt Business is a different little side project I had done. I used to have the website for it. I still own the URL. It's an inactive website right now. And I had something on there called Thirsty Thursday Tip of the Week, where it was just different tips about little things like nobody wants to hear an elevator speech. However, everyone needs to have an elevator speech ready if you're an entrepreneur. Um, if you're looking for a job, one of the best resources that nobody thinks to look at is the unemployment office. Not just for unemployed people, it's for people that want to switch employment. And a lot of places, a lot of businesses advertise and market to them and tell them, hey, we're hiring. So it's always a good source. So that's every Thursday. Don't ask me what times. My weekly cuteness overload is basically just me trying to get subscribers. The cuteness overload is just videos, and I have 2 a day that drop. Maybe 3 and 6 in the morning, whatever. And most of my subscribers have come from that short 10 or 15-second video that I just dropped there. I don't know why, and I have no idea why that's so popular. I mean, cute kittens are pretty fucking adorable, but it's kind of cool. I wish it wasn't. I wish I was getting my subscribers elsewhere than cute videos. However, it's still cute videos, and maybe the subscribers will enjoy it, and it will enjoy the content that I produce otherwise, besides cute video. I also have a couple different segments. One is something that is akin to a documentary. Again, it's all AI audio, but it talks about like a couple of them are about cryptocurrency, about the invention of or about BlackRock's involvement in cryptocurrency right now. And I try to use somewhat contemporaneous topics, and it's a mini documentary on those topics, but it's all AI generated. And however, it's still quality, it's still scripted out, it still works. It's just an AI narration of the topic. I kind of like it. It gets a little bit of views, not great. But now, most importantly, this one starts on Tuesday, and it's called Ask Your Pal Beebe. You notice I even say it different than the other ones. Ask Your Pal Beebe is an advice column, but an advice vlog instead. I really hate the word vlog. Vlog. And you'll be able to email questions that you may have to Ask Your Pal Beebe. Yeah. It's my last name that I fuck up. Ask Your Pal Beebe at gmail.com to ask any types of questions you may have that you need advice for. And don't worry, I will use ChatGTP to completely fix it, because I have also learned that people can't spell for shit and their grammar sucks. So I had to run through, I ran every one of them that I've done so far through ChatGTP just to make it make sense on some of them. But not one of them was written to a point where it's like, yeah, I could just throw this out there. No, the grammar sucked on them. Like I had trouble reading some of them. Like, what the fuck were they trying to ask? Then I had chat go through it, and all right, that looks like a question I can talk about. And I wish I had a little bit of forethought to do it, because I would have liked to have thrown it up on the screen next to me and had that up there and done one segment today on the show. That would be the complete entire video for one of them, but I didn't do that. And that's my bad. I'm sorry. If it's a popular segment, so I recorded 40 of them. I did it over the course of 2 different days, only because I got to a certain point. I'm like, well, just polish off the year with it. And actually, I say 40. It was 37 total. So yeah, I got to a certain point where I'm like, oh yeah, just polish off the year, schedule the rest of them. The hardest part was on the first day of it, was coming up with, okay, first, not only do I need to record it, but I also need to record the introduction, the disclaimer, that type of stuff. So I had to create those videos too. Realistically, once that's done, I could easily do 30 of them. And I'm saying that very specifically because if it's a popular enough thing, if I can get enough questions, I will probably go for, or I may go for doing dailies. And the idea behind it all is I've read Dear Annie, Dear Abby, Ask Eric, all that bullshit. And they give the shittiest, stupidest advice. And some people whine. Like, some people are just whining about their problems. So it's like, dude, this is your problem? Like some of them are just complete first world drama. And some are completely legit. So I kind of suss out which is which. So I give advice that they kind of need to hear, not necessarily advice that they want to hear. I'm not babying anybody. It's think about advice from Gen X. Yeah, I exactly. So something else I did today was I changed my light. Well, I didn't change my light. I'm not using the big lights I call Mr. Sunshine. I'm just using the one light, and because I only have two on me. The big one, I mean, I've even worn sunglasses a couple of times because it's so fucking bright. This one here is not bad at all. I kind of like this one. And it's just a ring light that my camera's on the mount, but it kind of works for me. I kind of like the I kind of like not being blind. So with that said, what else? Oh yeah, with Your Pal Beebe. Sorry, ADD's a bitch. So here's the question. So with the 37 episodes that I have, I go through like January 7th, maybe. There's one or two in January that basically gives me enough time in case I am still busy doing shit over Christmas that I can record or the Christmas holiday season. I could still record enough to get me through the rest of the next January through the month. How do we like the name? Ask Your Pal Beebe. Versus, here's the other option, Ask the Mikester. I'm not doing a poll, and I could. And the reason I'm not doing a poll is because I just thought, oh yeah, that's right, this system allows me to do a poll. And I would have set up the poll earlier to get some votes on it. But I'm thinking I might switch the name after the first of the year. Part of it was because like the working title of it was Ask the Mikester. But part of it was, since I'm trying to grow the channel, I also need to grow myself as a brand, and my last name is more in line with myself. I wanted to kind of get my last name out there. But now that I think about it, Ask the Mikester might be a better option. Anyway, I'm going to have to decide on that one. And, if you want to, leave it in the comment section, message me, email me. Oh, email me at askyourpalbeebe@gmail.com even, and let me know your thoughts on it. Sorry, saw something out the window that is in the wrong spot. Basically lights, where there should not have been lights for the window. What else? Okay, so big exciting news. In November, I'm going to go to a concert. I'm going to go see my favorite band, KMFDM. My friend Ryan and I are going. Concert is in New York City, and we've been to this venue before, both of us. First of all, they have a VIP section. Now, do we feel like we're VIP people? Well, the answer is yes, we do. But there's a reason for it. Because arthritis is a motherfucker. And even though this is an industrial show, neither one of us really feels like getting down in a pit and dance around like we're 20 again. I mean, we both want to, but we're not. No, my knees, hips, and lower back will all hurt too much from doing that. So we found and like I said, we've been to this venue before. We liked the venue. The closest one would have been Metro in Chicago, and they don't have a VIP section. And we were there. We were there both for the first time at Metro back in March. It was on St. Patrick's Day weekend to see the same band. Doing 2 tours this year. And we had a miserable time seeing them. Now, we got to see them, so that part was great. We just didn't like the venue that they were in. So we looked at other venues. We looked at Indianapolis that has an outdoor concert area, which I don't know. I've seen my viewership. If you're probably not familiar with the Indianapolis, it's not a place you want to be in an outdoor show in October. Yeah, you're going to get wet and possibly snowed. You may get rained on, you may get snowed on. It may be 85 degrees. You simply don't know. That is a horrible, horrible city for an outdoor venue. So anyway, I'm going to take some of my equipment. Now, when I say some of my equipment, I mean my camera and my ring light. And I'm going to do some testing there. One, can I comfortably go live from my remote location in a hotel room? I also have my normal laptop with me. I just kind of want to see if it works out. I don't know what the limitations are for doing this. So that's one option, or one goal of mine. And we're going to be in the city for a couple of days. So when I do that, though, the live stream would not be the day of. Well, I can't guarantee the exact time because we land at 9 o'clock. Our flight's at like 6:30 in the morning. So I'm just kind of backing it up. So we're going to be at the airport by 5. Over an hour. It's an hour drive. Parking, stuff like that. So back up the time, and we're probably leaving at 1 or 2 in the morning. So the live that I do from the hotel room in New York will not necessarily be the normal live stream. And everyone's gonna have to be okay with that because it's more of a test. Like I said, it's more of a test to see if we can do it. And I'm going to be too tired. Like if at 9 o'clock, be 9 o'clock New York time when I normally would go on. And I usually try and do 8 o'clock our time, or Central. It's going to be 9 o'clock there. I'm going to be exhausted from traveling all day, from touring New York. So I may be in bed. I may be out having a drink. You don't really know. So when I do go live from there, it will be an odd off time. Second, I also want to try and do either don't hold me to this one. I'm going to try to do a live walk around of Times Square. The hotel that we're staying at's just outside of Times Square. I'm going to try and go live and do a walkthrough of Times Square. I watch a lot of those from Las Vegas. Las Vegas is one of those places I truly, truly love. And right now, it's the closest thing to feeling like I'm there is watching other people who actually are, in fact, there and watching them live or even pre-recorded live from like yesterday. So, with that, I'm going to try my best to do one from Manhattan. Option 2 is I have a pair of glasses that are camera glass. I'm gonna try and get walkthrough with that as a recording, and then do a voiceover of it, of what I saw, where I could do commentary and yeah, just basically just commentary, a little bit of play by play, you know. Yeah, I'll be both my color guy and my play by play of Times Square. I think that'd be kind of interesting. So next thing I want to talk about is pull this up here. Last Monday we had not last Tuesday. Last Tuesday, 235 people, and then I was doing the recording, since the last live was actually recorded live, or live recording, however you want to put it. I had 235 people, and then it dropped to 234 during the show, which was really embarrassing, very demoralizing. But right now we're at 241, and I didn't expect a big jump over between then and today, simply because I had so much stuff scheduled to start today that I wasn't really expecting a huge jump yet. Oh, one other thing, I completely forgot to mention it, and yeah, I wrote it down, I just completely skipped it. When I was talking about segments, I have another one called Question of the Day, where just different questions. For instance, one of the questions that I remember off the top of my head: would you be more interested in investing in cryptocurrency or stocks? It's a quick question. It's to help boost engagement and to get people commenting and talking in the comment sections, and to help grow followers. So hopefully that will help that 241 number skyrocket over the next month. That would make me very, 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 very happy. So let all your friends know to please, please, please like and subscribe. Like is a different place. But I want to try that. Also, have you been watching Bitcoin? So first of all, I skipped ahead a little bit further than I wanted to here. If I can actually get the button to work right. There we go. Pop open crypto bubbles here. Basically, if you look at this, cryptocurrency sucks right now. Everybody's down. I don't see a single piece. One. Helium HNT is and Helium is one. They're a hard one. I like Helium. They're the ones that have the device that you set in your apartment or your house or your business or wherever, and it helps with cell phone service for, I don't know who they are that they work through, but you get rewarded as these Helium point tokens. I know someone that's using them. He has a tech guy set them up for him. He's making good money. I've considered it. I'm only 2 blocks from the main street here in town. Sounds like a good idea until I see the price is like $600 or $500 to buy the unit. I'm like, maybe not. So I don't need to pay that much money for the miner. However, it's the one that is consistently going up. It's, in my estimation, it's what cryptocurrency is designed for, to have utility. So many cryptocurrencies talk about utility, or the foundations behind them at least talk about utility. Helium actually has utility because it uses a form of payment to their miners, and there's a functionality to it. So yeah, I'm a big fan. But with that, if we go back here to Bitcoin price right now at $57,615, basically since the BlackRock ETF, Bitcoin shit the bed. They had an all-time high of 73,000. They hit it, and Now they're, what, 15,000 below that again. And it's just been hovering around the toilet. And it's not just Bitcoin. It's you saw what I just showed you on crypto bubbles here, where it's everybody's in the red right now, except for one. And a lot of these I don't even recognize. Like, what is Dogs? What is Beam? Pepe, I know. Let's say WMF, which I don't know. A lot of them I'm not familiar with. But HNT is Helium. And like I said, I'm a fan of them. But a lot of these are just shitty coins. They're altcoins that I think what they are, you'll find, is new releases that people are. Basically, it's the pump and dump. And that's the problem with a lot of cryptocurrency is you'll find the big pump and dump scams that they are. And I think that's what you're seeing here is just coins that are pumped and now they're being dumped. That Pepe is down. That one's one I'm familiar with. I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. I think they're a little bit overdone. But not horribly. Because they seem to have a lot of fans. So whatever that writing is there is really fucking small. In the green, if that's even writing. I think that's just my name. Yeah, I can't read it. Like, I'll have to look it up later. Anyway, so see my image here, where you can see the me talking, my little talking head. This is set up for, and it's called Collab Cam. You can kind of see where it's at. This is not Collab Cam, this is a different one that does something similar. So right above my head is where another person would be. So I'm set up for it. I still need to test out Collab to see how it works. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to probably have my friend Robert help me out with it. Text him the link, email him the link, see if we can actually connect. And because my friend Bill texted me the other day, goes, when can I be on your podcast? Oh, no. And it was one of those things I hadn't really thought about. Like, he is thinking about starting one, or him and one of his friends are going to start one. It's beyond the thinking stage. It's just when they can get everything set up. And they want to have me on to talk about cryptocurrency from time to time. And I have zero problem with that. And Bill would be a fantastic podcast host. The problem is, he'd be a good host. I'd be a great guest. So I never thought to have Bill on mine. But just the fact that he'd be a good host says, yeah, you know what? Yeah, he would be a good option to have on. And he's a really good friend of mine, so it would probably get rid of some of those jitters from when I do start interviewing people. One of my goals here is to start doing interviews. Now, I looked it up, and I saw that I can find hundreds, thousands of people that want to be interviewed. The problem with that is a lot of them have here's the questions you can ask me. Okay, but all those are about what you do, not who you are. I could really give a shit less about your job. I want to get to know you as a person. Well, and with that said, I want to still be cool and accomplished people. I'd much rather interview an author that wants to talk about themselves or that we can get to know. I don't care about your book. We can read your book. This is a chance to get to know who you are. So that is one of the things I'm kind of struggling with right now. And also with my low counts of 241 people, while I appreciate it, it's still considered a very low count. So I did some thinking about my sales approach for different potential interviewees, I'm not there to ask gotcha questions. I'm not trying to trap you. I just want to get to know who you are. And talking about yourself is one of the easiest things that person can do. So let's say you don't have a social media presence, or let's say you don't have a lot of publicity, but you still have a social media presence. Let your friends know about it. I will give you the easiest, most softball interview you could ever hope to have, because I'm not trying to catch you up on anything. I'm not going to prepare for it. I'm going to get to talking. I'm going to talk to you. I want you to talk back. And let's just get to know each other. Just, what would you do at a bar? You'd have a drink. You'd sit and bullshit with the person sitting at the bar next to you. You don't know them. They don't know you. But now, after a little while, you do. Same thing. That's all I want to do. I don't want to sit and... I'm not trying to be a journalist. I'm not trying to win any types of awards for, like, Project Veritas. That type of bullshit. I can give a shit less about that. I just want to sit and get to know people. So, with that, I'm thinking about doing the interview thing, so I need to test it out. And I think Bill will be a good test subject, because I don't even know how the volume works on it. For instance, I'm not even sure if I had somebody on cam right now, I don't know if I could hear him. So Bill would be definitely would be a good test subject for that. Anyway, with that, I would like to remind everybody to subscribe. If you are watching this somewhere else, subscribe, because I really would like to see the number increase from 241 to 2,410 in the next 30 days. So that'd be really awesome to me. There's also that little bell thing that you can hit, so that not only are you subscribing, but you're getting notified. So when I go live like I am right now, you're going to know about it. And that makes me feel pretty happy. And share this and tell all of your friends. Like, share it with your friends and be like, dude, watch this. It's going to get good. We're just waiting for it. But, like today, have I done great? No, I have not. Do I suck today? Yeah, it still sucks. However, this sucks less than the last one. My goal is continually suck less. To the point where I stop sucking. And I feel more confident. I feel more comfortable. I have talked without even taking a break for the last 38 minutes and 43 seconds. And I'm pretty comfortable with it. Yeah, there's been a couple of mistakes. Whatever. That happens. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this live, too, because if I record this and start making a mistake or something, then I'm going to stop. I'm going to go back. I'm going to edit it. And I have to get it perfect. When you do it live, there is absolutely no expectation of perfection. It doesn't matter. You get one shot. If you don't do it right, whatever. No one cares after that. So that is my goal here, is to basically just get it good enough to be out there. And good enough is the goal. So with that, I want to thank everyone who's been here tonight. Please, 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 let all your friends know. And we're going to start doing a little bit of a pivot. Oh. Something else I really need to talk about is I'm looking at a new job. Actually, going back to what I was doing, which requires a lot of travel. That's the reason I did the last one as a recording. Because, especially if I do interviews, I'm going to have to look at a couple of things. One, will I be able to take live questions doing it online, or doing a live show? Or would it be better to do an interview and then do like a live layout using one of the output systems? That I don't know the answer. So again, please leave your comments and thoughts on that one in in the comments section. So if I do decide to, or when I start doing interviews, because I don't know that I would necessarily be able to be home. It's gonna be difficult to schedule interviews. Like, I'll be home for a couple of days, maybe 2, 3, 4 days, but then I'll be gone again for a week, week and a half. So it'd be a lot easier for me to stack interviews up. Like, okay, I'll be home on Tuesday, so Wednesday, let's do the interview at 8 a.m. Then the next one at 11 a.m. 2 p.m. whatever. So I could stack them and then output them whenever. So that's kind of my thinking on that. And that way the people would know when they're going to be played out, and they could get the link. So that way they get a good piece in the media that is non-aggressive towards them, whatever it is. Then, like, for instance, like some businesses have mistakes happen, and they have to hire public relations people to clean it up. I'm not there to judge you or anything like that. I'm there just to talk. And yeah, if you're in the news, yeah, we may talk about it. But I will get no satisfaction from backing you into a corner that you can't get out of. And I guess that's kind of the goal of the interview process. And a lot of people have the exact opposite feelings on that. So, and I completely broke the 5-minute rule by going back as far as I did here. But it was one of those things I needed to get out there about the interview options doing live play. So anyway, happy Labor Day tomorrow, and you guys have a good night. Thank you for being here. No, don't go anywhere yet. Not done with you. Wait. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. I'm so happy you did that. Since you came this far, obviously you love me. Why don't you click around on my channel and see what else you like here? The links to the other episodes are right here, and if you haven't done it yet, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Maybe you can check out some of my other content. There's a good